Hello, I'm Shawnda Boysel. It's really nice to be with you for a few moments today, and I'm going to be talking to you about skin and skincare, and specifically about eye cream. I thought I would share what I've learned from two of the world's most famous dermatologists, Dr. Katie Rodan and Kathy Fields. They created Proactive Solution and also Rodan and Fields, and I am a consultant with them. I have a background in the medical field. I am a medical assistant, and I also have been a chiropractic assistant, and then also have taken care of women who have had breast cancer surgeries and fitted for breast prosthetics and bras. Those are my background pieces, and because of what the two doctors that I now work with have taught me, I thought I'd share some information about how to apply eye creams. So here we are. These two eye creams are what I use every morning, and it is morning for me, and I am going to show you exactly what I do in the morning. I put on a little mascara just so I didn't scare you this morning. And so that some of you would recognize me, because you may have seen me before, and without anything, I don't look exactly the same. So I am going to show you how I apply these two different creams. First of all, why two different creams? This is a bright eye serum specifically created to address under eye puffiness and under eye circles and darkness. So I have those issues, so I want to address those. And I do apply this morning and night. So most eye creams are more effective when you apply twice in a day. And being consistent is incredibly important to do it every single day. I'd like to stave off the aging of that very delicate, thin skin around my eyes. And that's the reason why eye creams were even created, because this is one of the thinnest, most delicate areas of skin, and aggressors outside and things that we eat and the lack of water can affect the way our eyes look, as well as genetics, of course, can affect that. So in order to address the things that I can address, I drink a lot more water than I ever did before. I just recommend that highly. It is truly key in so many areas of health and care of your skin, your body, and the way you feel and function. So I'm just going to throw that out there again. I know you've probably heard it many times, but it's really true. So fill up your big glass of water and sip on it all day long. Keep refilling, and before you know it, you'll have had at least your eight ounce glasses, which is really crazy important to get in a day. So here's your eye cream that is for under eye circles. So I tend to use this one first. The other one is for lines, firmness or lack thereof, wrinkles. So that's the reason why I use both. Some of you don't need to use both. You get to choose. So be looking when you buy a product, what does it tell you it's going to do? Sometimes companies say that it can address all of it in one cream. Fine. Sometimes because of the ingredients, they can't mix together, and that's the case in this case. They know that what's in here is not the same kind of ingredient that will work here, so they wanted to give us two options, and you can layer them, and that's what I do. So this one goes in a different place than this, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So first of all, I use these ring fingers, which give the least pressure to this tender part of our skin. Eye cream travels, and that means when you're standing up, when you're moving around, and even when you're sleeping, wherever you're putting your eye cream, it's going to move. And so this is where you go. In this case, because it's the under eye puffiness and dark circles, this is where you would go. Down there. Yeah, down there. Okay, wait, you didn't go on the actual puffiness, because you can see where my actual puffiness is, can't you? Right? Right under. At the edge of the socket of my eye is where I go. And in, but into the corner, no, not tight in. Out here on my nose is where I'm going with that, all right? So there you go. that is where eye cream that is for under eye circles and puffiness would go, because this is actually going to have a effect on my under eye circles and my darkness there. Isn't that great? And you can see that in under this eye, I have, the skin is so thin there that vein of mine is more protruding. And so I want this to bring that down and minimize that, and it does. All right, so the other eye cream, and in the case of layering, you do want to wait a few moments and let the one absorb before you put on the other, because part of this will go over what I just did put on. So for the sake of time, I will go ahead and apply, so you'll see. So usually I just go, like brush my teeth, maybe do my, mouthwash, and then I apply the second cream. So I'll get a little bit on both of my ring fingers. Okay, literally, you don't need much. And this is where you will go for a cream that's for lines, firmness, wrinkles. Yeah, this is where I start. I almost always start out here where crow's feet smile lines are an issue, and I want them to be minimized. So I go like this, and you're going to recognize I'm on the same pattern here on that outer edge of the orbit, and I'm going in right there, right? Okay, so I did kind of layer that in there heavier than I normally would, just so you could see where I'm going. Now, I'm going to go with this, and I'm going to do it a little bit more so just so you can see where I'm going. Out here, and I go right up under my eyebrow, and I even go in my 11s, right? My creases, my angry mom, concerned mom, lines, and there I am again. Now out here, I'm going to do a little bit of this. I'm going to do a little smoothing out because of the lines right here that I want to stay minimized and hydrated, moisturized. And this is actually going to affect the firmness. Sometimes we get that crepiness up here. This actually will address some of that because of where I'm applying it as well. Isn't that amazing? I didn't know that for years. So this is literally new information that I learned when I first began to get training with Rodian and Fields, with Dr. Rodian and Dr. Fields. So that's how you do eye cream. And your eye area will be affected and change because you are being consistent in using your products morning and night. Your eyes will be lifted. You will see a difference. And you're looking for those products that you can see tangible, actual results. And at 61, I really wanted to see that tangible, actual results. I'm not a person who is going to probably ever do any kind of surgery or injections. That's just not what I choose. So for me, this is key, and it's consistent, and it's an incredibly inexpensive way to take good care of that sensitive eye area and keep a fresher look for myself. And I really like that. And it really does do something to boost my confidence. And I love getting to share information like this. It's just basic girl talk kind of a thing. And I hope this helped. I hope this helped you to get the most out of the products you use. My name is Shawnda Boysel. Have a great day. It's going to be a good one. Bye-bye.